Hey everyone, it's Ariana Marie, and today's video is going to be a Get Ready With Me Homecoming edition. I have never done this before, and nor am I an pro at this, and this is just for fun. So, let's get started. So first I'm doing two nail polish. The first color is Flirt, and I put this on my fingernails, and it's like a type of like purpley maroonish color. And then the next is called Shoot for the Maroon, and I use this on my toes, and it's like a sparkly maroon, which is in the title. And then next, I don't know why I filmed this. Why did I film this? I used the Lush Comforter Bath Bomb, or Bubble Bar, I mean. And then it just made lots of bubbles, and I decided to take a bubble bath before I did this. And next, I used a Mud Pack anti-stress mask, and for this it smelled like shaving cream, which is really weird, and here is me goofing off. And honestly, I do not think it worked that well. I broke out like a couple days later, but like it made my skin like really tight, which is a good thing, but it broke me out like a couple days later. And then it started raining, so homecoming was ruined kind of because we couldn't take our homecoming pictures. So here is the finished touch of my nails, and using the color Flirt, and I decided to add like a little nail sticker and do some fancy camera angle there. Next, with my foundation, I'm going to be using the Tarte Amazonia Clay Light Medium Neutral, and I use this foundation like every single day basically whenever I go to school. And I'm using the Sephora Kabuki brush, and it's like retractable. And the brushes are like super soft, and I just put this all over my face. I first dab it onto my face, and then I go back in with more powder, and then I rub it in to make sure it conceals everything. Normally I would put concealer on it first, but I forgot to do this, so I ended up putting it on afterwards. Next, I'm using my CoverGirl's Invisible Concealer in the color Sheer, I believe. I forgot to check. I thought I showed it in the video, but I guess it didn't show. And I put this all over my problem areas and all my scars and stuff, which is pretty bad, I guess. But so I just dab this on with the applicator, and then I rub it in with my finger, which I know is bad because you shouldn't touch your face with your fingers and stuff, but I didn't care really. Okay, and I know that this doesn't match my skin tone very well, but I was in a hurry and I didn't bother checking if it actually matched my skin tone or not. Plus, it was in packaging, so I couldn't take it out. So I just went over with my foundation to make sure everything looked good and even. Next, I use my e.l.f. clarifying pressed powder, and this color also does not match my skin because it was the only color they had. I believe it's in the color Ivory, and I use this flat brush that I got from, I believe it was like a curling iron or something that my mom had bought, and it just came with like a sample of like brushes and stuff. So I use that, and I tried to highlight my face. And I say tried because I have no idea how to highlight my face because I have never done it before. So I just looked up a picture of how to highlight your face, and then I just followed what the picture was doing and like the areas to follow. So it kind of worked and it kind of didn't, but I thought it looked nice. Next, I went in with my mom's bronzer because I don't use bronzer, and then I used it in the darkest shade. The next shade I could have used, but it was all sparkly, and I didn't really want that. And I went in with a blush brush, which came in with another, which was another brush that came in with the brush that I had before. And then I just apply that to the out, I guess on the sides of my eyes. I guess you would say. I don't know what the area is called. And look at my cat. She's adorable, isn't she? And then I applied it under my cheekbones. I think that's where you put it. That's the name for it. I'm not really sure. Again, I'm not a pro at this. This is just how I decided to do my makeup, and it's kind of worked out. So now I'm applying it near my hairline, and then I tried to darken it up more, and I'm trying to face it. Next, I use a cream blush. I think it was by Benefit. I'm not entirely sure. I should have checked the label before I did this. But it's like a really powerful pink. And then I put this on the apples of my cheeks, which I don't know. I try to do like as light as I can, but it like a little bit goes like a long way with this. But I like how it looks. So there's a final thing. So then I went back in with my blush after I like sort of cleaned it. I just wiped it on a napkin, and then I tried to blend everything out. And there's the finished look. So next I use my Naked 2 palette using the colors Verve and YDK for my eyelids, and then I used Blackout for my eyeliner. I normally use eyeshadow for eyeliner because it's like less harsh on me, and I think it looks better. So this palette is not the real one. I got it offline off a website called JustLink. And so the colors are actually kind of similar, but they're kind of different too. Like some of them are like spot on and others aren't. So I just use it because it was really cheap. With my primer, I use the e.l.f. primer in Sheer. And here, it is kind of hard to tell how I put my eyeshadow on. But I used the lightest color, which I think was YDK. And then I put it on all over my eye, as you can see here. And then I went in with Verve, and then I put it in the corner of my eye. And sorry that it's kind of hard to see, that I didn't know that it wasn't very focused. So next time I know I just have to scoot up closer to the camera so I could just macro on my face instead of zooming in. And here I'm going with the flat side of the brush with the Urban Decay brush, and it's just like the real Urban Decay. And I start I put it thicker to thinner to like towards my corner of the eye, except I don't go all the way. I go about a little bit more than halfway, and then I put a little bit under my waterline. And here's just me goofing off and showing different angles of my dress and outfit and stuff. I didn't get a close-up of my makeup because I started running out of time. I ended up doing this the next day, so because it was raining too and everything was all gloomy and dark, so you couldn't really see much. But thank you guys for watching. Please just give the video a thumbs up, and I will try to do better next time. Let me know what you want to see next, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.